Most sales reps think that building rapport means agreeing with everything the prospect says. They nod, they validate, they play the therapist mode essentially. And then they wonder, why don't they just take action? Because buyers, especially serious ones, they don't want to be coddled. They actually want to be challenged. So in this video, I'm really going to explain exactly what you need to do in order to really challenge prospects on a setting/closing call. And if you guys hear music in the background, it's just some house music. I'm playing it. I want to make sure, I'm in a good mood before I start setting for the day. And of course, I want to make this video real quick. But yeah, mistakes most setters/closers make is they stop avoiding tension. They need to start holding the frame instead, right? Tension's amazing, guys, but you guys got to understand it's like a sales call is a conversation essentially. A setting call is a conversation with another human being. You're just there to really guide them in the right direction. The average sales rep avoids. They let the buyer lead the call. They soften objections, skip clarity, and ask weak questions like, okay, yeah, no worries. When will be a better time to give you a call or give you a follow-up? Totally understandable. We could reconnect if that's best. No, you're there to help them right now. Don't push it till later because most people are not gonna be willing to hop back on a call because you made them uncomfortable already. They want to be challenged. They want to make change on that spot. That's not sales, right? That's people pleasing with the commission goal, essentially. The last two things I said. What buyers want clarity, not comfort, leadership over likability. Buyers, especially those investing 3K, 10K, 50K, want someone to actually challenge their excuses, question their indecision, expose the cost of staying the same. Because deep down, they already know this. They already know the truth. They just need someone brave enough to really challenge them and say it straight to their face. Most people won't tell them the truth. That's why they respect the ones who actually do. You're a leader. Lead by example. Come on the call, challenge, help them out. How challenge builds trust. 3 reasons. Challenge builds trust because number one, it shows that you care about them more than anyone that's close to them, essentially, right? It separates you from every other yes man in the DMs or in the sales calls or on the setting calls because you truly want to help them, genuinely want to help them out. And then number three is it creates a leader/follower dynamic that builds safety. People want to be led, especially these days. The society is lost. People are lost, especially in their early 20s, their mid 20s, their early 30s, whatever the case is. Everyone needs a change in certain areas of their life. When you say, can I be honest with you for a sec? I want to challenge something you just said, and I mean this with love, no disrespect or anything like that. And then boom, you challenge them. What you're doing is you're signaling them, I'm not here to please you, I'm here to help you out. And that's what the real trust forms, essentially, guys. Examples of what challenge looks like. Here's how you actually do it. You've been stuck here for 6 months. Why not, why stay another six? Or why not stay for another six? If you keep waiting, what really changes, man? 'Cause look, frankly, man, you've been in the same position for the last 6 to 12 months. Are you ready to stop half committing and actually change this? And then, of course, you can add sauce to these. It's very, very easy to do it when you're challenging. Notice, these aren't aggressive. They're not hard close tactics. It's not you pressuring the prospects to buy on the spot. It's actually you helping them out and emotionally getting them in that position where they could actually think about their situation and really understand, like, damn, I'm feeling this pain. I need to change my current situation. I need to make it where I could actually accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish. They're calm, direct, rooted in care. Challenge isn't pressure, it's leadership, guys. Sales isn't about avoiding tension, it's about managing it with authority and empathy. And then here's how to install this in your identity, guys, because a lot of you guys really struggle with installing new parts into your identity, right? And that's why you guys operate at a lower frequency. That's why you guys aren't confident enough. But look, start thinking like a performance coach, not a passive rep. Imagine you're a trainer in the gym. A client says, I think I'm good enough for today. Do you say, okay? No, you say, that's where we start. That's your roles in sales too. Start holding higher standards for your prospects. Challenge with calm tone, strong eye contact. If on video, of course, or you're closing on the phone, doesn't matter. You just have to have conviction in your voice. And remember, if they don't respect you, they won't buy from you. That's just the reality, guys. If someone doesn't respect you enough, they're not going to be led by you. They rather walk over you. They rather do their own things. So speak with conviction, show eye contact, generally be there to help them out. So this is the final frame, guys. Lead, don't please. Buyers respect leaders, not yes men. Stop seeking permission, start earning decisions. All right. Every sale you ever lost because you played it safe. It was probably a moment you needed to challenge from now on, right? So essentially, you got to find moments where you need to challenge prospects. There's always going to be moments on sales calls, on setting calls, where you challenge the prospects to actually make a change or that leap of faith to actually, change their own lifestyle. So from now on, step into leadership, ask the hard questions, reframe with care, and hold the mirror up even when it's uncomfortable. Those uncomfortable moments are truly where you're going to be able to help the prospects out the most. If you feel uncomfortable, if you feel shy, well, that's going to show on your calls. That's going to show on the Zoom calls or the setting calls. You're not going to speak with conviction, but you're there to really guide them in the right direction, guys. Because buyers don't want more comfort. They want clarity, confidence, and a guide who won't let them off easy. And look, guys, that's exactly how you guys challenge, right? Apologies about the sirens in the background, but honestly, if you guys want to lead people, you must lead yourself first. Show up in the gym, eat healthy, read books if you need to, start networking if you need to, find things that's going to hold you to that higher standard, essentially, because once you hold yourself to a higher standard, you're going to be able to hold your prospects at a higher standard because you're actually living that life and you generally want to be able to help them out with authenticity. That's pretty much it, guys. Just remember to take it easy and everything will be fine. Peace.